Negativity is so contagious that if one is not careful, hanging around with negative people can really do a lot of damage to their character. Like it or not, there are people that work so hard just for them to have a bad character, and they've got no issues with that. So you have to be very careful who you hang around with. Hi there, my name is Samara Ndoro and thank you for tuning in. My videos are always there to inspire somebody, to educate somebody, and to make somebody realize that they can do much more greater things with their lives. Let's talk about negativity today. Bad characters that we love to hang around with. I know it's so easy for people to engage in negativity. You know why? Because it's so comfortable. It's such a comfort place and it feels so warm when you are in that moment. It only becomes tormenting now when you go and sit in your little corner. You realize that you have wasted your energy, you have drained yourself engaging in useless topics that will take you nowhere. Negative people are everywhere. We will find them everywhere and they are not going anywhere. I know there are some people that are thinking that magically so people will just change and all be good Samaritans and all be positive. It's not gonna happen. There will always be chaos in the world. But it takes us to understand that this is chaos and this is not for me. I know some of you that are watching me, you have lost opportunities. You may know or you may not know that you have lost opportunities just because you have associated yourself with negative people. There are great people that get to a workplace, and when they get there, they are very dedicated. They work so hard. They get to school, they are dedicated. They work so hard. But now when they are there, they begin to mingle with people that are known to be negative. Some hooligans, they call them so. By them engaging with those people, by them, being seen around those people, little did they know that they discredit their own character. You might have worked so hard to build your character, to build your portfolio, but you can be seen with one negative person and it can all go into some dirty water. You can be forgotten. You therefore have to be very jealous about your space. Remember, negative people, they're always all about opening your eyes. But remember, the opening your eyes is not positive. It's always opening your eyes negatively. Though you have started and you are seeing everything so good, they are and have the ability and the capability to make you see everything as dark. And you begin to walk like them, you begin to talk like them, you even begin to sound like them to other people. And somebody can tell that, I think this person has been listening to this particular person. You may not know now, but I'm giving you the information. The more you spend time with people is the more you sound like them. I remember one time there is a gentleman who easily said to me, I see you have been spending time with this particular person. And I laughed and he said, your pattern of speech, it tells me that you have been spending time with this person. So imagine yourself spending time with positive people, people that really get you excited, people that really give you great knowledge, people that inspire you. You will begin to speak inspiration language wherever you are. Have you noticed why are you so sad? Why are you all of a sudden fighting with people? You are sad, you are fighting with people because of what you have been consuming. Be careful about what you are consuming. Stop taking your time and spending it with people that always tell you about they said, he said and she said. All they talk about is opinions, never effect when it comes to them. I don't even think they know what effect is. You have to be very careful and make that conscious decision. There are some young kids that have bright future. They pass their matric very well and they get to varsity. They begin to group themselves with negative people who cannot see future in anything. And the minute they get in such corners, everything that they worked hard for in their school years, it gets nullified because of their surroundings. All they can see is darkness. All they can see is no progress. That's why it's important to make sure that whoever that you spend your time with, wherever you invest your time, make sure that that ground is fruitful. That ground is fruitful, because then if it's not fruitful, you will get frustrated. A lot of frustrations of people, they're actually not factual. They're not from a factual point, but their frustration, they're from opinions of those that are negative. It's so easy to be negative. It's so easy. It's so easy to really adapt to that negativity. And if care is not taken, you may think that you are right in that negativity. There is a statement that my husband likes to say. He says that the devil can also convince you that you are right, though you are wrong, and you will need really the inspiration of the Holy Spirit to assist you to come out of that place, that stage, that place that the devil has kept you at. Come out of the negative people. Do you know what they do? They are complacent about everything. Even their own lives, they complain about their own lives. Even if God bless these people, they still cannot see any blessing. All they see is negativity all around them. Their mind is clouded with negativity. Nothing positive that can come out of their mouth, even for their own destiny. These people keep cursing their own destiny. And once you see this type of symptoms that I'm giving you, then you know that that person is in that dark space. If you know that you don't have the ability and the capability to take them out of that negative space, then don't hang around with them, because what they will do is they will put damage into your own character. Unless you can influence them, unless you know that you can do it, then yes, you can hang around them with a mission to make sure that they are transformed. But if you can't, don't allow them to transform you into being a bad person. How long will you continue to lose opportunities because of such people? How long will you continue to lose opportunities because you've been seen hanging around with this negative person? Some of you may not know, but it's time for you to search the conversations that you have with those that are around you. If the conversations are not nurturing, if they are not positive, if they're not making you to look forward to tomorrow, it is time for you to cut ties. There is a woman of God that said something powerful on weekend, and she says that if you get into a surrounding where you know that with this particular person I become so weak, I forget my principles. He says no matter you love that person, it's time for you to break away with the person, because then they keep putting you in that dark space, a dark space of negativity. And we know that when you are in a space of negativity, there shall be no progress in your life. Don't fall into the trap. Some of you has just gotten new jobs. You are starting new jobs in January. You will meet people, whatever organization that you go to. You must understand that you will meet positive bunch and you will also meet negative bunch. But you have to make a choice for yourself. Which report do you listen to? You will realize that in all the organizations, there will always be few of the positive bunch, and these people are very progressive. They move from one ladder to another ladder. But you always find these negative ones that they're always stagnant. We find them also in schools. We find them in corporate spaces. We find them everywhere in the world, in our neighborhoods. You do know those negative people. They're not progressive, but they always open your eyes about the progressive ones. If you want to attract greatness, I say stick to greatness. And if you want to attract negativity, then stick to negativity. With the economy that we are living in, the ever-changing world, I don't think any one of us want to stay negative. So much pressure in the society. I don't think people you want to continue consuming negative news all the time. Negative news that gives you heart attack, that gives you depression, that makes you to overthink, that makes you to think less and less of yourself, that weighs you down, that steals away your family time because you always worn out. I don't think you want to have such a life for yourself. And if you, like me, you don't want to have such a life for yourself, it's time for you to say goodbye to some of the connections that are negative. And now you can begin to say hello, hi to those great connections that will help you to move up in the ladder, that will help you to become great and always be positive and so feeling good and being as bubbly as you can. I hope that I have helped you, and you're gonna go out there, you're gonna do great things, and of course you will continue to be positive, look forward to the future, and work as hard as you can. I'm Samara Ndoro. Until we meet again next time, ciao ciao.